Welcome to another episode of the Market and the Game podcast, a father-son duo offering our perspectives on investing, sports, and everything in between. In the market is about timing, in the game is about execution, and in life is about mastering both. From trade plays on to game days, we're exploring the mindset, moves, and mastery behind success and money in sports. All right, we got a jam-packed show tonight. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna start with our favorite teams, man. The Saints and the Packers. I saw your Saints got a dub this weekend. I'm a
Oh, you gonna clap?
yeah,
You
yeah,
gonna
yeah. I'm gonna
clap
give
it
them
up for my
round of
Saints, man?
applause, round of applause,
Sarcastic
man.
ass clap for my Saints.
They, because they needed it. I ain't like. Then they beat a good team, the Bucks. They beat a good team.
Yeah, the Bucks been sliding though. You
Hey,
know what I'm
but
saying?
hey,
The Bucks
that
been
ain't got nothing to do with
sliding.
that. They only can play who they play at the time that they playing.
Yeah, you right about that. I say, bro, I wasn't expecting nothing. I really wasn't expecting nothing, man. I didn't even really watch it play for play. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, they about to. You know what I'm saying? They about to.
Yeah,
So
put
I
foots
said,
in y'all, huh?
well, I ain't think they were gonna put foots in us, but I just felt like, my Saints about to, get me riled up to let me down. You see what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? Shedure about to do his thing. Let me tap into that. And then I just kind of, play it how I play it. But the motherfuckers pulled off a win. You know what I'm saying? And I was genuinely surprised that they pulled off a win, and how they did it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shucks, Shucks did his thing.
yeah,
He
he
did
ain't
he
do
did his
too
little
bad.
thing. He did his little thing, bro. And he used them legs, bro. He was looking like he kind of looked like what the boy name was, man. Taysom Hill.
I don't know about.
You saw they shit, yeah. They ran the quarterback power with him and everything.
Yeah, but I don't know if he looked like Taysom Hill. I saw he
He look,
scored him one. What?
he scored him
Hold on.
two. Well, no, hold
Oh, he
on. Yeah,
scored
he
him
rushed
two,
one.
two
He
rushing.
rushed. I think he had one rushing. No, he had two rushing. Two rushing. Yeah,
Yeah, he did have
yeah,
two rushing.
yeah. So he he did some shit, but I was surprised. I was surprised, man. I mean, the numbers ain't off the charts. You know what I'm saying? He ain't blowing you away, but it's just put it like this up. Remember, I said him and Spence pretty much the same dude.
Yeah,
They stats even add up to the same thing, basically. In the same amount of games, they stats damn near parallel each other, and they play dead. You see what I'm saying? So you really don't know who gonna be the dude because neither one of them is a difference maker. You see what I'm saying? But in this game, last week, Shuck was a difference maker. You know what I'm saying? The
yeah,
stats don't look, like he the guy, but the play on the field, he was a difference maker. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Nah, he did his thing. He played with some
Shit,
confidence. Look
yeah.
like.
Shit, yeah. He was a difference maker, bro. And that's the reason why we got this dub. You know, we got the third dub. Anything possible, baby.
So y'all got the third dub because Shuck was the difference maker.
Yeah, Shuck was a different maker, man. I feel like Shuck was a different maker. You know what I'm saying? With him using them legs like he used it, using that arm how he used that arm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he threw a pick, but he made up for that. You see what I'm saying? He only got 144-yard pass. Like I say, the numbers ain't gonna blow you away. It's him being able to make some things happen when we needed it. You see what I'm saying? When we needed it, man. The defense, they did what they did what they did, and they normally don't really sell us. The defense don't sell us. But if you leave them out there too long, then you're gonna have problems. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're gonna have problems. You leave them out there too long. You know what I'm saying? But the defense held Tampa Bay. They held Tampa Bay, and the offense showed up, man. Shuck showed up. If he give us this type of effort, you know what I'm saying? This type of crucial play, it
you're
might
right.
be his. It might be his team, or it might be his job to lose going into next season.
Nah, yeah, the numbers ain't wild, but I seen the highlights. He played well. He played well. He did turn the ball over once, but he played well. What he had 144, 144 on 13 for 20. And yeah, ran the ball another 7 times for 55 yards for 2 touchdowns. So yeah, he at least gave the team, the front office, the fans some confidence.
Yeah, he get the fans confidence too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you definitely on that bandwagon right now. I can see.
Shit, I'm always
Well,
I'm not
I ain't gonna say the
always on his
bandwagon,
bandwagon. I'm not always on his bandwagon. I'm always on the Saints, but not always on his. But I mean, he showed me something. I got to give it to the man if he showed me something, because I'm gonna definitely tell him when he don't. You see what I'm saying?
but nah,
When he don't.
I asked you that because you say he was the difference maker on why y'all won the game, but the defense held them boys to 20 points, held Baker to 122 yards passing,
Mm-hmm. But the offense,
Abuka to 15 yards, 2 receptions.
but the offense got to score. You see
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah.
They got to score.
But when your
So
defense playing lights out like that, I mean, they also turned Baker over one time. Who that was? That was Alante Taylor,
I think
number
got a pick,
one.
huh? Got a
Number
pick.
one, yeah,
Alante Taylor got a pick. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's probably one of the possessions y'all scored right there because he brought y'all down within the red zone. Shit, ain't how far to go.
Man, you know how many times we didn't got a turnover, or we didn't got. Come on now, we talked about this. We ranked 32nd in the league in red zone
In red
efficiency.
zone.
You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter. You don't if the defense don't get that bitch in when they get a pick or a fumble recovery, whatever. If they don't return it, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh
gonna be a
shit, we
problem.
might not even score on
Yeah,
this
it's like,
drive.
oh man, and I wish they would have got that bitch in. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for the offense, brother, to be able to go out there and do what they did when they needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? And Shuck being the engine behind that thing. I feel like he was different making that game. Bro. That's what I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to him. He might have got the game ball.
So you don't think y'all need to go in the draft looking for a quarterback next year?
Nah, I ain't say that. Listen, check me out what I said. I said if for number one, if he continue to play at this level for as making, productive plays when we need it. Because I mean his stats wasn't overwhelming. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he was able to make those plays when we needed. And those plays was a difference in the game. You see what I'm saying? So if he could continue to, put up mediocre stats, but make key plays when we need it, these next 4 games, be consistent with making, those type of plays, then I think it'll be his job to lose going into next season. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't think it'll be a debate between him and Spence at that point.
I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but my question still stands. You don't
What it
think
is?
that y'all need to go in the draft and look for a quarterback next year?
Yeah, I do. Shit, I do. I ain't saying I ain't. I'm not. I hope I ain't making no notion that I don't think we do. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but the situation between him and Spence, if he could be consistent, like I said, with being able to make key plays
Yeah.
down the stretch next 4 games, then it'll be his job to lose.
If y'all do get okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because we gonna draft a quarterback, or we should draft a quarterback, but it ain't gonna be Spence. Well, put it like this here. I'm gonna say this here. If Shuck do what I think he could do and what he should do, what he should want to do anyway, Spence probably gonna be out of the picture. You see what I'm saying? And so we
Yeah.
still gonna draft a quarterback. And now the roles will be reversed. The same way it was Spence's job to lose this year, now it's Shuck's job to lose. You see what I'm saying? And so can you
Yeah.
hold off this rookie, whoever we went got? You know what I'm saying? and do your thing, then hey, it'll be on him. But that's if he stay consistent. If he don't stay consistent, fuck him and Rattler might be out there, motherfucker. They might just clean house. Shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
But no, I mean, you still got to get some comparable weapons around them too, though.
Yeah, you could upgrade. I mean, we could use upgrades. You know what I'm saying? But
For sure. At the receiver position,
well, think about
at
this.
the
Think about this. With the quarterback play that we have, right? Olave is still an effective receiver. You see what I'm saying? Um, our tight end, Jawan Johnson, he's still an effective target. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Even with this type of quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could probably use a slot. You see what I'm saying? But them other two dudes, uh, Verley or some shit like that, Bailey, you know what I'm saying? He showed that, man, if you put it on me, dude, I'll go get it. You see what I'm saying? He showed he can go get the ball. I mean, I would draft a quarterback. Like I said, I'm gonna put this in my email anyway.
yeah,
I
email.
would draft a quarterback. You see what I'm saying? And I would draft a wide receiver. And I kind of want to say you may have to look at either linebacker because I don't know how long O'Boy gonna hold in there. Demario Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Demario getting old.
Yeah, so you might have to look at linebacker. But I kind of want a DB.
Why you need a DB?
And Kool-Aid, I rock with Kool-Aid. You see what I'm saying? I rock with Kool-Aid, especially on Madden. You see what I'm saying? Kool-Aid, a Hall of Fame in my Madden league at this point in the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, but Kool-Aid be hit and miss. You see what I'm saying?
What
He
year,
be
what year
hit.
this is for him? Two?
I ain't sure 2 or 3, 1 or 2. He ain't really been solid like that. And then Javante Taylor, Alante Taylor, my bad. Alante Taylor,
Yeah.
bro. I rock with him too because he remind me of a boy, bro, that we used to have. Man, nah,
Tyler?
the bullet, man. Damn, the bullet, man. Used to get in all them fucking fights all the time.
Bully.
CJ, CJ Gardner Johnson.
Oh man, I'm thinking you talking about an old school player, man.
Nah, man, CJ, man. CJ used to be in they motherfucking ear all the time.
Yeah,
See,
CJ done bounced around because of that same thing though.
yeah, but you can't deny his talent though. CJ, I rock with him. He need to come back. They need to get him back. You know what I'm saying? Because you need somebody like that could set the tone on defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, we here, every motherfucker down. So, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He done made a couple niggas put them hands on him. you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, why would you? You got niggas punching helmets, dude. Why would you punch a helmet? What the fuck he told you? Snatching his chain, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's him. That's him getting up under their motherfucking skin. You know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't never scared of no combat. CJ ain't no. That's what Alante Taylor remind me of. He remind me of a CJ. You know what I'm saying? A physical DB. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't scared to just stick his nose in there every time. Like, what's happening? I'm here. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
definitely quarterback though, and wide receiver. I ain't looking forward to no offensive lineman being drafted in the first round type shit. I ain't looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
not in the first round right now for y'all.
I ain't looking forward to that. That will not be in the email this year. Straight
But
up.
man, did you see my Packers win? You watch my Packers?
I watched that Eagles game. Uh I watched the Browns. Um who else I watched Sunday, man? It was somebody else, bro. But nah, I ain't that expansion league team that you like the who the
He
Chiefs,
said that
Packers,
expansion
Wisconsin,
league
some shit like
team.
that. Yeah, they somewhere out there in Wisconsin, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, all I know is we leading our division right now, 9-3-1. We just beat the division leading Bears 28-21.
Uh-huh.
You
And
know,
you was just complaining last week talking about, man, bro, we ain't this and
hey,
we ain't that.
the offense still shaky. Jordan Love still shaky. He threw a horrible interception across the middle in the first half.
I hear you, bro. But I told you, man, that's a complete team.
Hey, we looking like it. I can't say that. I can't me personally I can't say that yet, but we looking like it. Like our number one, we don't even have a number one receiver.
Yeah, but you got dudes though. You see what I'm saying? You got dudes.
I think we only have them dudes like that because it's so many that we playing. You can't you can't know the tendencies for all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I mean,
Like, I mean, if that basically that's what I'm saying. Like, we got so many rotating. I can understand why one, Christian Watson might beat somebody one play and then Romeo Dobbs come in. Like because we got how many receivers we rotating? Bo Milton, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Matthew Golden, Christian Watson. That's 5 receivers we rotating at all times, bro. And then we got our tight end Luke Musgrave out there. Luke Musgrave really don't give me the same thing that Tucker Craft give me though. He had a big catch. No, actually they called it back. They called his big catch back. They said it hit the ground, but he almost had one this past week. But the defense, um, I give it up to the defense. I give it up to the defense. I was talking about Keyshawn Nixon last week or a couple weeks ago, and he
yeah.
sealed the game for us this week.
He did what?
He sealed the game for us this week. He caught the interception. He caught the interception in regulation. The Bears was going down there to score, and Caleb lost one up there, and Keyshawn Nixon came took it out there.
I mean, the Packers, bro. The Packers had control of this game the whole game.
I can
They
say
had,
yeah.
yeah, they had control of the whole game.
But it wasn't like obvious momentum and control of the game. To me it was like maybe 55-45, 60-40.
Not to me.
But we were at home too though.
To me, it was the Bears was they was fighting back the whole game. They was
Yeah.
fight. Did Green Bay jumped off to a lead early, you know, and the Bears was fighting back the whole game. The whole game, really, the second half, because the Bears they couldn't do nothing in the first half.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do nothing in the first half. That second half though, they turned it on and was able to fight their way back in it and they had a shot. They had a shot, but Caleb threw that pick, but I just think, bro, Green Bay, that's a complete team, bro. It's a complete team, bro. I don't you as a fan, I don't know what more you want. You see what I'm
I
saying?
want us
I
I
really
want
don't.
us to have I don't want to worry about our secondary. I feel like if we play a team like the Eagles, well, just Jalen Hurts just
Yeah,
threw
you could
four
drop
picks.
them. you could drop them.
uh, I don't know, like I really feel like if Amon St. Brown didn't get hurt in that Lions game, it would have been more of a game because Jamison Williams torched our DBs, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he did what he did. He did what he did. You wasn't they wasn't expecting Jameson to go off like that. He did what he did. But I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't see no faults in them bars. You see what I'm saying? Now your defense ain't play the same way in the second half as it did in the first half. You see what I'm saying? But you gave your team enough of a cushion. You see what I'm saying? The offense went out there and put up some points, and then y'all ain't, just get ran over in the second half. Even though, Chicago did damn near send that bitch in OT. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that be the scary thing. It
but see,
either
that's not all on your defense. That's your offense. They didn't, they ain't play with that same energy in the second half. They wasn't no fucking world beaters in the second half.
nah, we didn't. But that them adjustments, the Bears came out, made some defensive
Yeah,
adjustments and offensive
yeah.
adjustments.
And offense adjustment, yeah, to
You
get
know
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
game. Yeah, you're
And
right about that.
we was trying to still do some of the same shit.
Some of the same shit. You right about that.
Like we put that on coaching, Mallet Floor.
Yeah, hell yeah. Who else responsible for it? You know what I'm saying? Who else
I mean,
responsible
but in
for
his
it?
eyes, he thinking if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also thinking, okay, well, look, if they give us this, you see what I'm saying? Then we gonna give them that. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We gonna come out and try to, attack the same way we did to see if they gonna change something. If not, we just run away with this motherfucker.
Yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time, if they show us this, then we gonna switch up to this. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So that's just me. I don't make $10 million a year, so I guess that's not how $10 million brain would think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We ain't gonna put in no motherfucking plan Bs. We just gonna go with plan A and run into a brick wall if it's there. You know what I'm saying? Don't even go around to the crack, to the opening on the side. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, man. I think my Packers gonna be straight though, bro. They're gonna be straight.
Yeah, it gonna be straight. Uh,
I'm I'm just ready to see them make it past the first round.
Depending on
I
who they
want to
got, they probably
I want to see
cruise
them in the
past the first
divisional
round.
round.
Depending on who they got, they might cruise past the first round, bro. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
bro. I'm hoping. But
Caleb ain't had no good game neither though, bro.
because that defensive line was on the head.
It
They
was
was talking
on. It
about,
was on
the Bears O line so physical. They so physical.
19 for 35, 186, 2 touchdowns. But that pick at the end,
Yeah, the pick at the end will hurt them.
it cost them. Yeah, it cost them a chance at it.
One play away.
Their
Yeah,
running
man.
game
You
was
caught any?
that, huh?
Huh?
I
The
was gonna
run
say
game
that
was
running
what?
game, it was on point though. You know what I'm saying? The running game was
With
on
DeAndre
point.
with DeAndre Swift.
Shit, with both of them. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
Swift
so
and Kyle. I don't know how to pronounce that last.
yeah, they did a little something.
Yeah, shit, yeah, man. You had 32 rushes for 138. That's 4.3. So that's a good day running the ball. You know what I'm saying? Both of them balls average over 4 yards a touch. You know what I'm saying? Over
Yeah.
4 yards a touch kind of remind me of, when I was carrying that toting that rock, boy. Hey, toting that rock.
But man, Indiana, Ohio State, bro. Ohio State let me down this weekend.
You was riding with Ohio State?
Yeah, I'm still riding with Ohio State. They winning the Natty. They didn't got they lost in for the year.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't tasted defeat. The boys gonna come back with vengeance.
They is. They should. They have to. Shit, I mean, you ain't got no other choice, man. It's put up a shut up time. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
They should, bro. Indiana, bro. Indiana serious.
Indiana is nice.
Indiana serious, bro. And
Their defense is better than I anticipated.
yeah, and that quarterback better than anybody anticipated too.
I kind of knew he was good, but I just wanted to see them play some competition.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. I
I
didn't
kind of
know.
knew
That
he
boy,
was
he in the
good, but
Heisman
I'm
race and
like, bro, they
everything,
ain't
man.
really playing nobody.
Probably gonna
But
win.
nah, that receiver though, Becker or whatever they had, number 80, he's nice as well.
Keelan Black, something like that. Black, huh?
No,
Keelan
no,
Black.
hold on.
You talking about the running back or
No,
the wide
no, no,
receiver?
the receiver.
Oh, Becker, number 80.
Yes,
Yeah, I thought you said 8. Yeah, Charlie Becker, bro.
yes,
Yeah, he had 6 catches in that game for
126 yards.
126. Okay.
26 yards. And then that game sealer when they threw him to go,
He
he
averaging 20
broke
yards. That's 20 something yards. Man, see me downfield, bro. Don't throw me nothing short.
bruh. He broke off one of their
Yeah.
DBs, Matthew, so bad on the game sealing, like first down or whatever down the sideline.
Yeah.
And then he high points the ball. That's what I like. He high
Yeah. Go
points the
get it.
ball. He
Go
don't
get
sit
it.
there and wait for the drop. He go up there and go. He go up there and go get it. He high points that. I feel like if more receivers did that, I feel like they would catch more passes. Because there are sometimes I see receivers just try to let it fall in, and the
Yeah. Let
DB
it
stick their
fall
hand in
in.
there. Go high point the ball. If you went and high pointed that ball, maybe he wouldn't even jump the got his arm up to even get it in there.
Uh-huh.
Nah, he a nice receiver. I like him. For sure. I'm excited to see what Indiana gonna do up in this playoff.
In the playoffs, huh? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, them and Texas Tech.
I ain't been. I heard Johnny Manziel talking about Texas Tech a couple times on Uncle Nocho podcast, but I haven't really watched them too much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Texas? Nah, that's Texas A&M he was talking about with that
Yeah,
quarterback, but they
yeah,
got
that'd be
their ass
him
whooped.
with Marcel Reed. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Texas got so many damn teams, man.
Texas,
Yeah,
Texas
Marcel
A&M,
Reed,
Texas Tech, SMU,
Baylor. Oh
Baylor,
God,
yeah,
these goddamn teams, man.
TCU.
TCU. Fuck.
Yeah,
Football big in Texas, bro.
facts.
They big in Texas. But Ohio State,
But
they ought to shake back because what did they fall in? What they rank now? Number 2. Oh, so they just swapped basically.
no,
Yeah.
they were number 2.
Well, they was number 1.
Well, yeah,
Indiana
they were
was number
number
2,
1.
and now they just swapped.
Yeah, they number 2 now.
Yeah, we know y'all two the best teams, but y'all done went head to head. You got that ass whooped, so we gotta switch that up. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it should go. You gotta switch that up. You can't just maintain number 1 spot because you Ohio State.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you got a track record of being one of the top dogs. In Indiana, somewhere in the cornfields, football team got a track record of being a bottom feeder. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But not
nah.
this year though. See what I'm saying? That's why we play the games. Not this year. You see what I'm saying? This year, nah, man, you got to come see us. Or we
Yeah.
gonna come see you. Come see
This
us, and
year
we gonna come see you.
this playoff bracket look a little shaky to me, bro.
Hey, say I ain't know we were gonna get into it, but yeah, it's a lot of controversy with their playoff bracket.
Like, bro,
It's
James Madison in Oregon.
but see, what James Madison at? Is they in the is they in the Ivy League conference or some shit like that?
Sunbelt.
The Sun Belt.
Yeah, so they with UL in them. Yeah, they play UL.
So did anybody from ain't no Ivy League get in there then?
Oh, like
They
Yale.
they all they all be trash. So I thought James Madison was in the Ivy League conference and they won out. I thought that's what got him in. The Sun
Then the
Belt. Well,
Sunbelt.
hey, but you know what? You know what though? I'm gonna say this here. Kudos to them boys. Kudos to them boys, Mike, because this is why I'm saying that. If James for number 1, why would you go? How many teams we got in there right now? 12.
Yeah.
All right, because they're gonna go to 16. What's gonna happen? We're gonna end up getting the top 25 in the playoffs. That's what's gonna end up happening because they already
The
talking about
whole
expanding it
the whole
some
top
more.
25.
You gonna end up getting the whole top 25 in that bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a fight all year to stay in that top 25. You see what I'm saying? Because they already talking about expanding it into I think 14 or 16 teams. You're gonna see how that money come in. Then you're gonna expand that bit some more. You see what I'm saying? So,
It'll
but
be like March Madness at a point, huh?
yeah, they're gonna be like March Madness. All right, if they watching, then fuck it, we putting everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
But
But
nah, I just can't see it. I hope Oregon put up 100 on them boys.
so you don't think a team from the Sun Belt getting in is a good thing.
It depend. I'm gonna say it depends on how they come out and play. Because I was just like, remember that year that TCU was in the championship and they got smacked.
I remember that.
Like
I remember that. So
don't nobody won't see that in the championship game. We want it to be a close game in the championship game. As a fan, we don't want to see that.
I understand that, but beat me then. See what I'm saying?
Play somebody.
Hold on. When TCU went, they had a playoff, didn't it?
They did have okay. I don't remember who they played, but James Madison.
Did they
How
have
are
a
you even
playoff?
getting in, bro?
Hold up. Did TCU have a playoff? Was
Yes,
the
they had a
playoff
playoff.
established?
Yeah.
I then. So beat me then. You see
And
what I'm
when
saying?
they got there, what happened?
They got their ass slaughtered.
Exactly.
But they got there on their own merit. You see what I'm saying? Couldn't nobody beat them until they got to the dance, until they got to the big game. And hey, it is what it is at that point. You see what I'm saying?
Just so you would be happy if James Madison messed around there and beat Oregon, messed around there and beat who else they have after that? Texas Tech, and wind up playing Georgia or somebody in the championship.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I wouldn't be disappointed if that happened. You see what I'm saying? If anything, it's gonna lead to more excitement. Even though it's still gonna be, looming in the background that they probably about to get, trucked over. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, beat me. If I got there on my own merit by knocking out this top dog, I knock out that top dog, and now I'm here. Who fault that is that I'm here? You see what I'm saying? Beat me.
That's in
Shit.
TCU case. In James Madison
That's
case,
it. You just
who
said.
did you play?
Come on. All right.
Let me tell you
All
James
right.
Madison's schedule.
Go ahead. Tell it
James
to me.
Madison's schedule.
Hit me with it.
James Madison.
Mm-hmm.
This is who they played this year. Webster State.
Okay, Webster State. Louisville. We know Louis. That's D1.
Lamar and lost by 14
to Louisville though.
And Louisville.
That's Lamar now, man. That's Lamar now.
Louisville will get embarrassed by Ohio State. That's what I'm saying. Liberty.
So you saying James Madison lost by 14 to Louisville.
And Louisville will get embarrassed by Ohio State.
That's on
by
Louisville.
Oregon.
That's on Louisville. But James Madison lost by 14 to Louisville.
Yes.
That's a win for James. Keep going.
No, it's a loss on their record, but I'm gonna keep going.
But it's a win morally.
Georgia Southern, Georgia State, ULL, and they beat Georgia State by 7. Okay, ULL, Old Dominion, Texas State, Marshall, Appalachian State,
that's
Washington State, Coastal, whoever the hell that is.
Coastal Carolina,
Troy, and now they got Oregon coming up. So, bro,
you going to play what's on your schedule, bro.
I understand that. I completely understand that. But the one chance you had to prove that you can beat a comparable team, you lost by 14.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What is we talking about? Oregon is about to wipe their shoes with these people.
I mean, they probably is, bro. They probably is. But they probably ain't. We got to see it. You got to play the game.
You see what I'm saying? You're right. You got to play the game. And if you want to talk about money wise, Miami. Who else could have got
Notre Dame? Notre Dame. That's the big bullshit right there.
Any one of them will bring more money than James Madison finna bring.
Yeah, but hold on now. Don't throw that kind of weight to James Madison. They ain't got nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean they got nothing to do with that?
They ain't got nothing to do with that. For number one, I'm gonna say this here. I'm glad James Madison in. I'm glad a team from the Sun Belt is in. You see what I'm saying? Because it gives them dudes a chance to, to go do some things. Now, will they do some things? Who knows? You see what I'm saying? we've seen all kind of things happen, in basketball in that March Madness. You see what I'm saying?
You
But it
right.
gives James Madison a chance to do some things, and that's the reason why I'm cool with it, because you get a team from one of those quote unquote lesser conferences to get in and have a game. This state championship game. You see what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
This state championship game. Any team that's coming from a Sun Belt, USA conference, fuck, even if they a SWAC team get in 1 year, this your championship game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm cool with the with the NCAA, or not even the NCAA, the fucking
Playoff committee.
the playoff committee giving a team from a lesser conference a shot like this here. Just give me a shot, my G. That's why I play. You see what I'm saying? Just give me a little shot or whatever. But that's their championship game. But on this other thing, on this money situation, they ain't got nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying? Because when we really want to talk about it, look, Mike, when we really want to talk about it, this Alabama bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean?
That's all of that elephant shit that they didn't left across college football. You see what I'm saying? That the committee don't want to clean up. Alabama got 3 losses, man. Go on, get them up out of here, man, and put Notre Dame in that thing. That's what this about. This ain't got nothing to do with James Madison.
This got something to do with both of them.
No, because you can't say, well, man, you could have taken James Madison out and put Notre Dame in there. There'll be a better draw. Nah, take Alabama ass out and put Notre Dame in there where they belong. And
take them out too, because
they
not finna win either. We was gonna talk about them.
But see, if you got 12 teams in, right? We got 12 teams, right? Am I right or wrong about that?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. And we got James Madison, and who the other team was you named?
That didn't deserve, like, the lower team?
Yeah. Yeah.
I only said James Madison.
But basically what you're doing is you got what you figure to be your top 10. You see what I'm saying? Tulane. Okay, you got James Madison and Tulane, right? And I'm glad they got Tulane in there too, because Tulane been doing some nice things for a couple years over there.
They have. Yeah, they have.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you get Tulane in there too. What conference Tulane playing? Is it the same Sun Belt, or is it
no
USA or some shit, or what? What is it?
Tulane is American Conference.
American Conference. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad you get Tulane in there. So the way I see it is, you got your top 10 teams, like these are our top dogs, and then let's give a shot to 2 other teams out of some lesser conferences that otherwise will never get a shot. You see what I'm saying? I like that. So that's why I say
doing it like that. If they doing it like that, then yeah. Okay.
I mean, think about it. That's the only logical explanation you come up with. You see what I'm saying? Because
if they doing it like that, then
it's the only logical explanation you come up with, and I like that, bro, because everybody like a underdog. You know what I'm saying? A little dark horse, man. You know what? Throw them out there. Let's see what they can do. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I say this ain't got nothing to do with James Madison. This got something to do with that top 10. Alabama ain't got no business being in that top 10. Straight up. Kill that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about your history. This is about right now. You know what I'm saying? This is about right now, man. Notre Dame's supposed to be in there. Think about this here. You penalizing Notre Dame for a game that they lost at the beginning of the season.
And they rewarding Alabama for a game that they won at the beginning of the season. They beat Georgia at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but you looking over a game they just got their ass scorched at the end of the season.
I understand, but they said they wasn't going to penalize people for a championship game. That's where that comes in at, because they said they wouldn't penalize.
Dirty.
Yeah, they said they wouldn't penalize nobody for the championship game, win or lose. So really, in their eyes, Alabama only has 2 losses. Is what I'm assuming.
Okay. All right. So tell me this here then: who won the SEC?
Georgia.
Georgia won the SEC. I don't think I like that.
So
I don't think
what
I
I'm gonna
like
say
that
is that's kind of hard though, because I don't think Jam
because now
Miller.
you making. I don't think I like that, bro. I don't think I like that, bro. That's okay. So yeah, bro.
They're not penalizing them for losing the conference championship. I mean,
Well,
they division.
think
Right?
about this though. That is, you got 12 games, right?
Yeah,
But we only gonna count 11 of
11.
them.
Yeah,
So all right, answer this here. That 12 game is a is just championship games, basically.
basically. That's
Okay,
what the thing been like. That is why even have these games if
if they not gonna
somebody,
count.
yeah, if somebody who's at home, I don't even know where I want to go.
I could see their logic with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't fall in the standings because you played an extra game. And everybody else, only played 11. You played 12 because you was good enough to play that 12th game. So you shouldn't be penalized for it. I could understand that. I could understand that. I could understand.
Yeah,
I could
cause
understand that.
how like say Ole Miss and Alabama but say Ole Miss was praying on Alabama to lose or something like that, and just because Alabama lose and they get to get in because you know what I'm saying, and they wasn't in the SEC championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you wasn't good
Yeah,
enough to make it to
yeah.
the SEC championship, but you good enough to be in the playoffs over us. Like what?
Yeah, I could feel that now. I see it now. I thought it was just on some straight up record type shit, and I didn't calculate that extra game and look at it like that. But I could see that now. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Oh shit, man, bro. So, cause see, this college football, bro. This shit is so complex, man. There's so many moving parts with this thing.
Bro,
The
it ain't even complex. It's just the fact that it's so political in a way.
oh shit, it's definitely that.
You know what I was like?
It's definitely
That's
that.
what it is.
You
They
know what I'm
try to play
saying?
politics at the same time while
At the same time,
you
shit,
know.
yeah. And that's another reason why Notre Dame ain't in them.
Yep. But
So
with
the
that,
bowl. Tell me this here though, right quick. The bowl games, right?
mm-hmm.
Are the bowl games just naked bowl games, or is some of these bowl games counting as playoff games?
um,
Because I know in years past, some of the bowl games was an actual playoff game, and some of them was just naked ass bowl game.
so some of them gonna be playoff games like the All State Sugar Bowl.
So the major bowls.
Yeah, the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Capital One Orange Bowl, and then we got Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, and then the championship.
So
So,
all of those bowls you just named is playoff game.
yep, Peach Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, Orange Bowl, Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl, all them playoff games.
That's
And
like
then
seven.
I'm guessing the bowls that LSU and them going to, they ain't
Well, they not in the playoffs.
no the little bowl games that they be having. You know how they be having the little you know
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. So all of those
yeah
bowl games that you just named, okay, I'm because we got 12 teams in, so that's six games.
yeah
And
they
okay,
start.
I see what you're saying. I got
So
you
the
now.
playoffs start December 20th. Well, no, I lied. December 19th.
Hmm.
Oklahoma and Alabama play.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a good game.
It'll be straight. It'll be straight.
But yeah, nah. So the other bowl games they got the Celebration Bowl, the Buckle Up LA Bowl. You know them other little bowls they be having.
Hmm.
Xbox Bowl, Myrtle Beach Bowl.
And they got an Xbox Bowl now.
Yep. Wait. Hold on. Texas A&M Miami. They in the playoffs? But yeah, man. We gonna see how them games unfold.
Hmm.
Uh Game of the week, Monday Night Football, man. Eagles versus Chargers. I don't know, but I might be an Eagle hater. Like I just hate to see them doing well for some reason. I think maybe it's just like that with teams that win the championship, unless it's the Packers. Cause I used to not like the Chiefs either.
Yeah, you probably just a hater, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro, don't do it like that. I just don't like the teams that win the championship if it ain't my team. But
So you don't like nobody but the Packers?
no, I like everybody throughout the year except the team that won the championship last year.
Huh?
I like everybody throughout the year. Well, not I ain't gonna say everybody, but I like most teams throughout the year except the team that won the Super Bowl the last year. If it ain't my team,
Oh,
like I like the Bengals. I like the Chargers. I like good football. But when the Eagles and the Chiefs is on the losing side, I'm a little more satisfied. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And bro, I almost started to text you the other day when your Saints won. I almost started to text you, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let them enjoy it, bro. I'm gonna let them enjoy it.
what you about to throw some salt everywhere, man? God damn.
And when I text you the other day about, I said you got Georgia, Alabama. You picked right with Georgia because I was gonna bet you 50 push-ups straight if you would have picked Alabama.
Oh yeah. Nah, I wouldn't pick no damn Alabama over no Georgia. Hell nah.
Yeah, man. I knew that game wasn't gonna go well when I heard that Jam Miller wasn't.
Jam Miller.
They running back. They starting running back. Alabama starting running back.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, he got
I
a
don't
broken
know.
jaw or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I heard that, I was
He
like,
looking like an Alabama running back or what?
Jam. Sometimes. But yeah, just a brief little touch up on the Chargers, Eagles. Jalen was throwing 4 picks. The ball was on the ground all night though. Justin Herbert was fumbling. Jalen was fumbling, throwing picks. They fumbled on special teams. I was like, God damn. Can anybody hold on to the ball?
Yeah, the ball was everywhere, bro. The ball was everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Turnovers
And
was the key. Turnovers was definitely the key in that game. Like all them turnovers helped keep Justin Herbert and them in the game. Because the Eagles really had control of the game. They
they was
just
putting that heat
couldn't.
on Herbert too.
They were. They were.
In that first half, they were putting that heat on it. I thought he was gonna come out. Cause you know he got that broken hand.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that heat they was putting on him, but he was hurting it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he might have, they might have knocked him out that game. Cause all it take, bro, is one of them big boys to land on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Mm-hmm.
try to go to the ground and brace yourself. You know what I'm saying with it, and that's all she wrote. So all that pressure they was putting on his ass, I'm like, man, this dude, yeah, he might not last. But he last. He was getting up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was
He
able to pull it
showed he
off.
showed them legs, them Oregon duck legs. Didn't he went to Oregon,
Facts.
didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. He showed them Oregon duck legs. Got off that bitch. Can't go out like that there, man. The running back just got back. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm
But
gone.
yeah, the Amarion Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton just got back, man.
Yeah, Hampton nice too. Hampton nice, man.
Fields lay there. He lay there and he get a ball away twice in one play.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He gave it away twice in one play.
Try to pick it
You
up and
know.
run with it off the fumble.
Yeah, but it's it was I think it was just an unfortunate game for the Eagles. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I gotta give my tip my hat to them though. I don't know. Well, they've been trained and stuff for that at this point, but man, having turnovers like that in the game, I'd have been showing frustration on the sideline. Jalen Hurts, every time they pan the camera to him, he was just as cool as a cucumber. Just I'm like, bro, you got 4 picks or 3 picks and the fumble. Like,
Gotta stay even kill, bro. Can't get too low
I'd
or too high.
I'd have been on that. I'd have been over there seething. I ain't lying.
Can't get too low or too high, bro. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the team, they looking at you. If you lose your mind, then hey, we don't stand a chance.
But at the same time, bro, it sometimes it made me feel. I mean, I guess, bro, but sometimes it made it look like, damn, this nigga don't care about throwing 4 picks. He just threw 4 picks. He still got the same face on. Show a little frustration. God damn.
So be human a little bit, huh?
Be a little bit.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Maybe the camera ain't catch him in at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Where he was showing those emotions, like, damn. You
Like
know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
I didn't I didn't even seen Aaron get a little frustrated. Aaron Rodgers, I'm saying.
Aaron always frustrated.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I done seen
Always
Tom get
frustrated.
frustrated.
Tom always frustrated. Shit. Always frustrated, man.
Like, bro, like I don't see. I really don't know how you do it. Like, then you got. Then you got your one of your best receivers over there complaining about getting the ball, so you try to force feed him the ball.
Yeah, I think it was just an unfortunate game, bro. I don't think if you take the picks away, which we can't take the picks away, I understand that.
If it was a fifth,
But I don't think Jalen played no terrible game. I don't think he played a terrible game. It is those picks that really changed the game. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, damn, he was off all game. Like, man, they just couldn't do shit. Nah, they was doing some things, but some things happened. You know what I'm saying? I think two of them picks was one of them was off your homeboy. He ain't gonna tweet nothing about that.
AJ Brown. He
Yeah.
shot on that. He saw the defender coming. He shot on him.
Oh yeah, that boy made a business decision, man. He made a business decision on that one, man. Hold
What
on. You
did
know
he?
what?
He shot
Nah.
on the hell out of it. But you still can't put that on Jalen though, because if you know they in zone and they got a man coming across, you got to put that on him. You can't have him going up to get that because he know you. Anybody expect him to get cracked? He going up
Yeah,
across
you
the
right.
middle. That's old school football right there. You going across the middle, catching the ball up high. Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher go put you on the stretcher.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that was my error.
you
You
know what I'm
know.
saying? From back then, quarterbacks been knowing you got to put that ball on them so they can get down. If anything, not have them with their arms sticking up in the air like this.
Yeah, you do. You do. You right about that.
So I mean, really, you can put that on him.
I think you could
But
put.
as a receiver, if it hits your hands, you got to come down with it.
I think you could put. I think it's half and half. Hell with it.
Yeah,
You
we
know
can
what
go
I'm saying?
50-50.
It was high. Yeah, it
Two
was
things can be
high.
true.
It was high, but it wasn't that high.
No, it wasn't that.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that high. He short armed that thing because he could have got it, and you know what I'm saying? He had time to get it and do that, but he didn't want to open none of that up.
No, that boy want none of
You see what I'm saying?
that.
He didn't want to open none of that up. You know what I'm saying? But you like this though.
Hey,
You see what I'm saying? You like this. You big body. You physical.
he said, keep me on the outside.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, well, keep you on the outside. Get your cardio. Get your
But
cardio
yeah,
then.
he short armed it, and number 20, whoever that was, he came down with it going the other way. And then he had another one too where Devontae slipped on the curl route.
Yeah.
And Dante Jackson picked that one off. So you can
Yeah.
really say two of them was 50-50.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I mean the one he threw to the D lineman, that's all him now. You gotta see that. You know what I'm saying? They just tricked you.
That was like Patrick Mahomes throwing it to that blitzing corner. Oh no, not Patrick. Joe Burrow when they played when they was playing this weekend. He tried to throw it to Jamar quick, but the corner was blitzing off Jamar, and he threw it right to the corner hand.
Damn, I ain't see that.
Yeah, Joe had a rough Sunday too.
But
man, what you got
still
for
in
us in
first place.
in the stock market today, bro? I ain't gonna lie, Netflix.
Well, shit, we ain't in the third. We ain't even hit halftime yet.
We ain't halftime yet.
Shit, no, man. We still in the second quarter, man. We still in the second quarter, man. You can't skip over Shedure.
What we got? Oh, I ain't open the thing up.
Oh, well, come on now. You gotta open it up, Mike. You can't skip over Shedure, my G. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. 164 yards, huh?
Hey, he looked nice. I didn't watch it, but he played nice.
Yeah, he did. He played nice. He played nice, and he was a difference maker. You see what I'm saying? 23 for 42, 364 yards, 3 tugs.
Oh yeah, he ran one in. I was gonna say I thought he had 4. Yeah,
Yeah, 4 altogether. Yeah.
Yeah.
Three touchdown passes, 1 pick. You know what I'm saying? 1 pick where he kind of try to do too much with that. You know what I'm saying?
He got one of his receivers laid out too. He
Who?
threw that thing across the middle. The receiver dove for it, and the defender dove into him.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got that boy
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah, but man, he had and check this out. It's historic because Cleveland never had a quarterback to pass for 350 yards.
A rookie quarterback or any quarterback?
Any quarterback pass for 350 yards in their first 3 games as a starter.
In their first 3 games.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never had it, my G.
What was I about to say? I think he needs wait first. I didn't really realize that him and Cam Ward was playing against each other until halftime. Like I didn't even realize the Bears was playing until almost halftime. I'm looking at the games. I'm like, damn.
The who? Oh, Cleveland.
I mean, yeah, Cleveland. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
Cleveland down 31-7 or something like that. A 31-10. That's why I ain't put it on. I saw they was down by a lot.
Yeah. They went down. Shit, bro. They got down in the.
Back.
Yeah, they got down in the game, bro. But the defense, bro. I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. Your defense now. Shedure and them wasn't doing much with the rock. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, you keep putting them out there, your defense out there, they gonna bend. But the thing about this game is they just couldn't do shit with Tennessee. You see what I'm saying? They really couldn't do nothing with Tennessee like that. And the running game was potent. The running game, I think he ended up with 1, maybe 1.5. I know he got 1. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a factor like that. You see what I'm saying? But Pollard, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Tony was running like he was back in Dallas.
Yeah,
he was running like he was back in Dallas, man. Yeah. 25 carries, 161 yards. You know what I'm saying? 61 yards, man. Short Tony Pollard, 6'4" though. He was 6'4" this weekend. You see what I'm saying? 6.4 yards a carry out there. Yes. Tony Pollard was 6'4" this weekend, man. That's fucking that's King Henry numbers, man.
That's probably what opened everything up then. That run game, you running the ball like that, you could do anything.
Yeah, he was hawking that bit too. And he had 2 rushing touchdowns. I think both of them was over like 20 something yards. One of them was like 30 something yards, I think. Or maybe a little longer than that. I might be shortchanging them, man.
Yeah, I'm probably shortchanging. You running the ball like that. Safety's got to come creep in the box. Now you can play action. Bootleg off of that thing. You run the ball like that.
Yeah. One of them was like 50 yards, 50, 60 yards. And then the other one, I think, was like 20 something yards.
He got speed too. Once he get in the open field, ain't no catching.
Yeah. He got some, he got a little jet fuel behind him. Mm-hmm. But that's their running game. Tony ate their ass up on the ground. Cam made time to throws. You know what I'm saying? 14 for 28. He made time 117. So he didn't chop them up. But when they needed a third down pass, or they needed to get in short yardage situations, he was able to kind of make some good time to throws for him, bro. And he got 2 touchdown passes out the deal too. So that's.
So I'm thinking about something right now, and I see in about 7 years it's gonna be back to a running league.
In 7 years?
So I say 7 to 10 years it's gonna be back to a running league. I say that because we get more and more younger quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Rookie quarterbacks, younger quarterbacks starting. So they're going to be able to develop them so they're not just going out there and, you know what I'm saying, having to learn on the fly. You're going to need to run the ball more.
I don't know about 7 years though. 7, because think about it. 7 years from now, a lot of these dudes going to be vets. You see what I'm saying? So,
that's why I say 7 to 10.
I don't know. I think If we do get back, it'll be before 7. It'll be
That'd be
before
before
7.
7.
Yeah, because you got a lot of dudes out there, bro, that prove they could. You know what I'm saying? They legit backs if you give them the rock. You know what I'm saying? If you dedicate yourself to the running game like that, a lot of teams just don't do it. And like I said, that's if we get back. We might not never get back to the running game
I
like
can
the
see that too
90s.
though. I can see them wanting to stop the increase of the cap at the receiving position, so they start running the ball more as an NFL league to show that we really don't need receivers. We can run the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Running
now
backs.
see
Yeah,
that would make the transition happen when they trying to control them ducats.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That'll do it. They might do it to try to control their quarterback too. You see what I'm saying? And his ducats. Because think about this here. If you get back to even a more balanced approach,
yeah,
where the running back is, we giving them 25, touches a game to a
yeah.
running back. Or
Quarterback's not throwing the ball 33, 35 times a game.
yeah, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And now you could justify, not paying them 50, 60, 70. Man, by the time, come on, man, these dudes about to get basketball money.
yeah. I
You
get.
know what I'm saying?
Now that I said that, I can see that. I really can see that.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna be able to slow it down is to change the game. Revert that bitch back, get these running backs a little more money, put that ball back in their hand. You know what I'm saying?
Owners can make that shit
And
happen too, just like
yeah,
they made
and,
that shit happen with Shedure winning the 5th round.
yeah, and you know what they gonna say? Oh well, man, they run the ball 20, 25 times a game, and they catching out the backfield. So you gotta pay them.
Mm-hmm.
And me, because I don't be forgetting shit. You see what I'm saying? I got a Rolodex. I got a gangster ass memory right here. I don't be forgetting shit. I'm gonna be sitting back like this here, like, hold on, man. These the same motherfuckers that was devaluing the same position when they was doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Been
Y'all
doing
ain't
that.
care. Yeah, but they gonna use this same damn argument to pay them more when they wanna devalue the quarterback position a little bit and get a little breathing room. You see what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. And then everybody gonna play like, oh yeah, man, because they is doing more of this, they is doing more of that. Man, they been
Just
doing
look at
that shit.
Saquon Barkley and such
Yeah,
and such and such and such.
that's what they
Yeah.
gonna say. But I be and then the people, the pundits that go along with that type of shit be pissing me off because they play dumb. You know what I'm saying? You play like 2 years ago we wasn't saying this. Last year we wasn't saying this. You see what I'm
I
saying?
think they just forget, bro.
They don't forget. They talking this shit all day. You don't forget. You got information piled up on your fucking desk. You know what I'm saying? You got laptops in front of your face for a reason. You got all these dudes in the back, your statisticians and all this kind of shit. You can't forget. See what I'm saying? You got too many people to help you remember. You can't forget. You know what I'm saying? So shit no. They just play stupid and just be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Rather than challenge the moment and challenge the narrative that's going on. But I think you might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? To say all that to say I said all that to say that you might be on to something. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to slow down this quarterback play, and the only way to
Fact.
do it is to put the ball back in the running back hand and pay that man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might be on something.
That
But
hey, that's gonna be that's gonna be a good clickbait clip right there.
maybe so.
Something about the run wide receiver and quarterback starting to get devalued, something like that. But man, what you got for us in the stock market today, bro?
In the market, bro.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I think I'm about to pull my money out of Netflix. Every day I look.
Yeah, but man, you speeding tonight, bro. You sleeping?
Nah, what you speeding? We been here for an hour and 15 already.
Yeah, but it's halftime, my G. We can't skip halftime. You know what? This is only episode number 6. We still getting it together. You know what I'm saying? We still look at him. He checking right now to see where we at.
Yeah, I'm
It's
confused.
halftime. Man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no halftime speech because I got a halftime speech. I got some shit. I got some shit I won't say. You know what I'm saying? It's halftime, man. We in the locker room, bro. You ain't got no speech because I got some shit I won't say.
Nah.
Huh?
Nah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this here because I've been hearing this all year, right? Like matter of fact, this is the perfect segue from where we just came from when I told you all of these pundits like to forget. You see what I'm saying? They like to play dumb in the moment. You see what I'm saying? Because all year we've been hearing, oh man, Saquon and fell off. You know, Saquon ain't got it no more. You see what I'm saying? What's going on with the running game? All of this type of shit. Like, hold on. Just last year, we all was saying, man, if that boy run for 2,000 yards, we already know what's going to happen next year. You see what I'm saying? Nobody comes back the same after running for 2,000 yards. This was the whole, every week, this was the understanding that everybody had last year when Saquon was chasing history. You see what I'm saying? Any running back that they rush for 2,000 yards, they do not come back the same back the next year. You see what I'm saying? Because it's too much of a load. You're not coming back the same back like you did last year. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know this. All the pundits on every station saying the same shit. But here you go this year, you wondering, hey, where's Saquon at? What's going on with Saquon? What's going with the Eagles running game? Oh, Saquon at the same back. He probably ain't got it no more. He lost a step. Like, damn, my G, come on, man. We can't play. I'm not gonna allow you to play stupid. You see what I'm saying? We know he not gonna come back and run for another 2 bands. You see what I'm saying? So is it gonna be a drop off? Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? Watch this here. I'm finna lay it out for you because they know this already, but I'm gonna put it out there anyway. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We already know every back that they rushed for 2,000 yards ain't never came back the same. You feel what I'm saying? You got what that boy name is, man. Hit 2 bands. All the way back when OJ hit 2 bands. OJ hit 2 bands. Eric Dickerson hit 2 bands. You know, you had Barry Sanders hit 2 bands. Terrell Davis hit 2 bands. Jamal Lewis hit 2 bands. I used to like Jamal Lewis running for the Ravens, boy. that boy, that was a load, boy. He was a load, Mike, bro. I know you don't know nothing about that, bro. You don't know nothing about that. Chris Johnson hit 2 bands. We know AP hit 2 bands. Mm-hmm. And Derrick Henry hit 2 bands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry hit 2 bands. Now Henry almost hit 2 bands twice.
Back to back?
No. Shit, no. He hit 2 because he hit 2 bands. In Tennessee, what?
Oh yeah, that when everybody started calling him King Henry.
Yeah, he hit 2 bands in Tennessee, bro. A couple of. I can't think of what year that was. I can't think of what year that was, Mike. But this the thing about it, bro. Every time them dudes hit 2 bands, they stats the next season. You tell me, does this look like Saquon? Right? Is it a drop off? OJ Simpson hit 2 bands, right? The next season, he rushed for 1,100 yards. Eric Dickerson hit 2 bands. The next season, he got 1,200 yards. Barry Sanders hit 2 bands. The next season, he retired, but he got 1,400, damn near 1,500. Terrell Davis hit 2 bands. The next year, he had 211 rushing yards.
He got hurt, bro.
Yeah, he got hurt. I'm testing you. Let me test you, man.
He got hurt, bro. Come on.
He got hurt. You see what I'm saying? He got hurt, and then we know his career went down here because of the knee injuries.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Jamal Lewis hit 10 bands, right? I mean, not 10, two bands. He hit 2 bands. The next year, 1,006 yards. Chris Johnson, after he hit 2 bands, 1,500 yards. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Peterson. You see what I'm saying? Adrian Peterson. After he hit 2 bands, fucking miracle season. You know what I'm saying? After he hit 2 bands, 1,200 yards. You feel what I'm saying? King Henry. When he after he hit 2 bands, 937 yards. But he got injured. You see what I'm saying? You know, he got injured. And Saquon, he hit 2 bands last year. Right now, he had 837 yards. You still got 4 games left. Would he crack a band? Hell yeah, he gonna crack a band. All he needs is 50 yards a game.
He gonna hit 1100.
Yeah, he might hit 1,100. But think about this here though. Is he not on par with what running backs usually do after they crack 2 bands?
Yeah, statistically, yeah.
Statistically, yeah. So what's the problem? What's all the like you don't know how this thing go. Like you forgot just last year we were saying if he rushed for 2,000 yards this year, the next year after that he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gonna be resting. But now it's like, well, man, where's Saquon been? Where's Saquon at? What's going on with Saquon? What's going on? Dude, come on, man. I just ran twice. You see what I'm saying? I ran twice last year. And I'm still about to give you 1,000 yards this year. You see what I'm saying? Get off my homeboy like that. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's my halftime speech, man. Get off Saquon like that, man. Like y'all don't know what's really happening, man. Y'all know what's happening. And he's still gonna give you a band.
I also think it's deeper than just Saquon though. Like his line not the same. Team stacking the box. Like if somebody ran for 2,000 on us last year, you think we're gonna let them do it again as a like defenses as a whole?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna let you embarrass us again this year.
Yeah, they gonna gear up to stop the run first. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, but see, they not taking all that shit in consideration. You see what I'm saying? They just looking at it, man. Well, Saquon, bro, he not the same back, but like, come on, dude. All these dudes ain't the same back the year after 2,000 yards. And all these boys is Hall of Famers. You see what I'm saying? Jamal Lewis probably not, and Chris Johnson probably not neither. You know what I'm saying? But, when it comes when it comes down to, you know, top notch backs or great backs, all them dudes, man, you know who they is. You see what I'm saying? After 2,000 yards, man, come on, man. You expect me to come with 17 the next year? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, his production then dropped off by 50%. That's because I gave you, you know what I'm saying, 200% production last year. Now I'm giving you a whole 100. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn. They be like to play stupid, bro. I hate when they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this third quarter, man. Let's get back on the field. Get into this third quarter. Say, what we gonna do? Well, a quick market recap. Just a little quick lightweight market recap. Cause much ain't really happened, bro. Because like I said, the Fed news come out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this for probably about a week or two now. You know what I'm saying? But the Fed news come out tomorrow. So we go see we go be able to see exactly, what the outlook for the economy gonna be, or what it look like anyway, because once they go over all the numbers and give us their projection for their Fed rate, jobs report, all that kind of shit, then we gonna know if the market in go mode or is it in slow mode. You see what I'm saying? That come out tomorrow, right? The S&P pulled back a little bit today. All of that's expected. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of waiting to see is the Fed gonna cut rate or they gonna leave the rates the same. You know what I'm saying? Before they take on more risk, because the Fed, you know how it go. If the Feds cut rates, then that's a signal that, they feel good about the economy and where it's at and where it's going in the near term. So the big dogs go feel better about taking on more risk, and they go feel better about, putting some more money to work in the market. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. For as option ed, what I want to do is look at I'm gonna try to share this screen again, Mike, bro. Is look at well, with this what I want to tell you. If you're looking for a platform to read charts, so you can start reading charts, because that's a whole nother thing. You're gonna need to learn how to read these charts, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show you some things. We're gonna look at candlesticks today. We're not gonna get deep into candlesticks, because that's a, you know what I'm saying? That's a deep topic right there. But I'm just gonna show the people, or at least for the ones that don't know, because there's a lot of people out there that do know, but it's a lot that don't know. So if you watch the podcast and you don't know what candlesticks is, I'm gonna show you what it is, and it's gonna give you just the basis of candlesticks or whatever, so you could know what you're looking at. But it's a lot more to it than just the basis. I'm about to share this screen right quick, Mike. Let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna lay there. I want to blow this thing up. Let me blow this thing up because I want you to be able to see it, so the people can see that bitch wide open. Let's see something. What it look like right there?
It look good right there. It look blunt. It's bigger now.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. So this trading view right here. This is trading view. So I mean, it's probably one of the best platforms when you're looking at, read charts and all of that type of stuff like that. There, free platform. You can just go on there, sign up, get on this thing, and you'll be straight like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to pay for the basics. So that's always good when you can get some tools for free. So what we're looking at, these are candlesticks. Let me bring this thing in there. Try to blow it up as good as I could. Right here. So right here, these are called candlesticks. And what these candlesticks do is, versus having lines on your chart, like you could put just lines on there and you'll see the lines just going up or down or whatever. You don't really know what's really going on, like in depth. You see what I'm saying? So these candlesticks, they give you the ability to look into a certain period of time, right? So you could choose your time frame. It could be 5 minutes, 1 minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It could be a day. You see what I'm saying? It could be a month, whatever your time frame may be. Each individual stick represents that time frame. So let's say if we was on a 5 minute time frame, each candlestick will represent 5 minutes of time. You see what I'm saying? And so in that, what the candlestick allow you to do is, in that 5 minutes of time, you can see where price started and where price ended up. But you can also see where price tried to go. You know what I'm saying? And where, it got rejected at. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna show you is right here. If we look at this red candle right here, which we already know, a red candle signifies price moving down. Green signifies the price moving up. You can change your candle colors, that's on you. But this red part of this red candle is called the body. This is the body of the candle. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see it, but this long part that stretches up to the top, that's called the wick, right? Then you got a long part that stretched down to the bottom of it. You feel what I'm saying? So you got your base of the candle, your top of the top of the candle. You got your body of the candle. Now, when a candle stretches, when you got a wick sticking out the top this far, it signifies that price went that far, but it didn't sustain. You see what I'm saying? It got rejected. Same thing at the bottom. Price dropped this far, but it didn't sustain. It got rejected. You see what I'm saying? So the candle gives you the ability to see within a certain time frame where price moved at, whether it went, high or low, and where it kind of settled at within that time frame. You see what I'm saying? And it gives you a idea of, you know, where price is going, or what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Versus just looking at lines on the chart and you don't, you can't really see, what's going on inside of there. You know what I'm saying? So candlesticks give you an opportunity to see on the inside of it. But it's more to it, because these candles, represents like this here. This candle right here, it tells a different story than, let's say, this candle right here. You see what I'm saying? Now that's getting into like candlestick philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding what this shit means. You see what I'm saying? And being able to read the market. And we'll get into that. We ain't gonna get into that right now because that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. Well, we're gonna leave it right there. You got your wick, you got your body, you got your base of the candle. Understand that the candle telling you, it's telling you, it's giving you the opportunity to see price movement within a certain period of time. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it don't matter. You pick it. You know what I'm saying? But it's giving you that ability to look into that time frame and see price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm gonna say to people, go do some more research. You see what I'm saying? I'm dropping little nuggets so it could spark your interest. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no options class. You see what I'm saying? This just me. We gonna be talking about the market. We gonna be talking about different things that we see or whatever. But it's on you to go and research this type of stuff and go get that information for yourself. So you could be more informed on what's really happening. You feel what I'm saying? But next time I might look at a few candlestick patterns and talk about that, break that down. But I mean, the more they tune in, the more shit you gonna learn. Cause shit, you should know about options by now. You should know about you know some of the intricate parts of the options. You know what I'm saying? It still got a few more details I want to put out there, but if this not sparking your interest in getting into the market, then I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you. Cause trading is, investing and trading. You should be doing that. You should be doing that. You should be doing that. So that's just my brief little option ed segment, Mike, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just a little brief little option ed situation. But what I'm gonna say is this, bro. I want to speak a little bit on self-discipline. Right? Let me kill this right quick. Okay, stop it. Boom. Kill that right quick. Self-discipline. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, bro, and I'm gonna speak on our people, bro, because I feel like we kind of look at discipline as a negative thing. You see what I'm saying? We look at discipline as a negative thing, and we was raised to look at it like that. You see what I'm saying? But as we get older, bro, and we become adults and even mature adults. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say old adults, but as we become mature adults, We got to start checking some of this stuff, man. We got to start paying attention to how we think and how we look at stuff, in order to grow. You see what I'm saying? But discipline, like I say, we see it as a negative thing, amongst our people, but really discipline is a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you're able to exercise self-discipline. You see what I'm saying? Because think about this here. The first thing we're gonna teach our kids is discipline. Mm-hmm. But yet we not gonna exercise discipline. You know what I'm saying? Within ourselves personally. But we go teach to the kids. But us as adults, for some reason we tend to think we above all of that because I'm grown now. I do whatever I want to do. Yeah, you can. But if you want to succeed, the same principles that we teach to our kids, we gotta maintain those same principles. You see what I'm saying? Because self-discipline is self-love. You get what I'm saying? Self-discipline is self-love. If I'm responsible and I'm disciplined with my finances, right? Mm-hmm. Then I'm exercising at the same time self-love, because if I'm disciplined with my finances, that means I'm not gonna be stressed tomorrow or next week about checking that mailbox. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be stressed about the notifications that come through. You know what I'm saying? When Energy sending you that notification, hey man, look, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Or that other notification that say, man, look, we've been looking for you, been trying to catch you, my G, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't been responding. This the last notice. You see what I'm saying? If we exercise self-discipline in our finances, which in return is self-love, we wouldn't be stressing about that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? If we exercise self-discipline in our finances and invest, or just straight up save. If you don't invest, well, I'm too scared to invest. I don't know what that is and all that. Okay, cool. Save your money. At least save your shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We wouldn't be having those problems. You see what I'm saying? When you exercise self-discipline, it relieves stress. You see what I'm saying? If we love it on ourselves, right, then we probably shouldn't be killing ourselves when it comes to whatever new drug on the market. You know what I'm saying? Whatever new they putting out there on the market, whether it's something you putting up your nose or putting in your arms, or you swallowing it with a pill, or you smoking it, whatever it is, whatever the new thing is, we killing ourselves with that. But we love ourselves though. If you're not exercising self-discipline, it's no way that you could be exercising self-love. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want people to understand. You see what I'm saying? Self-discipline is self-love. I'm not about to mess with this foolishness because I do love myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm not about to be reckless with my bread because I do love because I'm trying to protect my well-being. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to protect my mental. You got everybody out there with these mental health problems and all this stuff. Maybe if you exercise a little self-discipline, you see what I'm saying? Maybe we could get rid of some of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message, bro. Self-discipline is self-love. You see what I'm saying? If we exercise a little self-discipline in what we eat, think about it, bro. In the stuff we eat as a black culture. We got a lot of people in our that eat right, but as a culture, we terrible. Exercise a little self-discipline. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm not about to put all that sugar up in me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to have a cabinet full of snacks. What I'm doing that for? I'm eating all of this processed foods and processed sugars and all that. That's killing us as a people. You see what I'm saying? We wonder why we got heart disease and diabetes. You know what I'm saying? All of this, we fatigued all the time. Exercise a little self-discipline, my G. You see what I'm saying? If we exercise some self-discipline, put the snacks down. Get an apple. It got sugar in there too. You see what I'm saying? Banana got sugar in it. You know what I'm saying? Pineapples got sugar in it. You see what I'm saying? Put all that processed shit down and grab what I call fun foods. You see what I'm saying? Vegetables, fruits and vegetables, especially fruits. That's fun food, man. You see what I'm saying? Bananas, apples, strawberries, grapes. You know what I'm saying? Cherries, plums, oranges. Who don't like that? All of that shit got sugars in it too that you like when you go to the store and buy all these cookies and pies and chips and all this shit. That's killing us. You see what I'm saying? But these things don't have the processed sugars. You see what I'm saying? It ain't created. It ain't created stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man-made shit. This is God given. This is from the earth, baby. This is for you. You see what I'm saying? So let's exercise some self-discipline in what we eat. That way we ain't out here, down bad like we be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We be down bad sometimes, bro. We be down bad, but out here all lazy. You know what I'm saying? Throwed off. Over the top with it. You see what I'm saying? Eating all this pork. The pork killing us, my people. You don't have to be Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. You do not have to be Muslim to stop eating pork. You see what I'm saying? That's not even what it's about. Pork is probably the trashiest piece of meat that you can put in your body. It does not agree with your insides. You see, it tastes wonderful. I understand that. It tastes wonderful, but it's trash. You see what I'm saying? Full of salt, full of sodium. And think about this here. Put a piece of pork next to a piece of chicken or a piece of beef and just look at the difference in the meat. You see what I'm saying? Then when you cook that pork, look at a piece of chicken next to it, man. You can see the difference. When you eat it, you can taste the difference. If you pay attention to your body after you eat it, you can feel the difference. You see what I'm saying? So let's exercise self-discipline. Whether it's finances, you see what I'm saying? Whether it's, in our health when it comes to food, you see what I'm saying? Or even exercise and all that type of shit, because we know it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Get your exercise in, bro. And all of that is self-love, man, because now you feel better. You know what I'm saying? You're doing better financially, you feel better physically, you feel better mentally. You know what I'm saying? You get those three things going for you, man. You're not stressing. You see what I'm saying? You're not stressing because you in rhythm now. You in your natural flow. I'm eating natural foods. I'm exercising. I'm taking care of my bread. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not putting these drugs and shit and alcohol in my body. You see what I'm saying? So you can't help but the flourish from that, man. Come on now. Self-discipline is self-love. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not exercising self-discipline, you can't look at the next man and holler about you love yourself. You see what I'm saying? And if you're not loving yourself, then how you gonna holler about you love somebody else? You see what I'm saying? I'm not I'm done. I ain't about to be preaching and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Self-discipline and self-love, bro. Everything that I'm gonna talk about, that we talk about, all this shit go together. You know what I'm saying? All this shit go together like high school sweethearts, babe. You say you remember back in high school, man, look, we go together, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Man, such and such and such and such, they go together. Go together. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, bro. Man, they just as a people, bro, let's just take care of ourselves. Let's take care of ourselves, and that way we could have the mental capacity, the energy, to do the things that we need to do to, uplift our culture and our community. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, bro. Another episode in the books, Mike, bro. We only got like about 6 of these things in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all right. We doing it. You see what I'm saying? We doing all we gotta do is just keep doing it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? We keep doing it, bro. So that's what it is, man. Another episode in the books. So check this out. Thanks for tuning in. to the Marketing the Game podcast. Remember, the greatest wins start with the smallest plays. Every market has a strategy, and every game has a plan. Until next time, keep your mindset sharp, your moves smart, and your game strong. Don't forget to follow us, share this here. You see what I'm saying? Join the conversation, and take care of yourself, man. Self-discipline and self-love, bro. And we out.
We out.